Shalom, my name is Adam Wasser from Brooklyn, New York. On the idea of the Hebrew calendar. In the Hebrew calendar there are 12 months. In a leap year there are 13. But one of the most important months, if not the most important month, is the month of Elul. Elul, if you go by Nisan, Aviv being the first month, is Elul being the 6th month. If you go by Tishrei, Elul is the 12th month, the last month before Rosh Hashanah. Elul is not a month of judgment. It is not a month of persecution nor humiliation. It is a month that represents the opportunity of change, the opportunity to give ourselves the ability and upliftingness to change ourselves and the world around us. It is in many ways the holiest month because it is the month right before Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. Why is it that Elul might be the most important month of the year? Because Rosh Hashanah is the time of judgment towards how we treat one another and the world around us. Yom Kippur is the judgment on how we treat God. In Elul, before Rosh Hashanah, we don't have any of that. We have the ability to think about who we are and how we can uplift ourselves for a better tomorrow. Kind of like the opportunity to do what you must do before the storm. Several things happen in Elul that make it very important. Moshe Rabbeinu, after the luchos, the first luchos he destroyed because the Jews were bowing to the golden calf, at the first of Elul, Moses is going up to Har Sinai. When Moshe Rabbeinu is going up to Har Sinai, the Jewish people sound the shofar, the horn, and this is to tell them that Moses is going up to Har Sinai to get the second luchos, and we should all be prepared and we should all be afraid of the outcome of who we are right now, but at the same time who we can be in the future. So this is a big reason why we start during the month of Elul blowing the shofar in the morning during the Shacharis prayers, because this is to remind us of changing before Rosh Hashanah. We don't blow the shofar the day before Rosh Hashanah because there should be a separation, because blowing the shofar in the morning during Elul is a rabbinical idea, not a Torah law. Torah law says we must blow the shofar during Rosh Hashanah. So there's that one day separation between the two. Also, the spies that spied for Israel and came back with a nasty verdict of what the land was, they died during the month of Elul on the 25th day of Elul, and God gave them the 40 days. The 40 days that they were in Israel spying coincides with the idea that 40 days when they came back and gave a bad verdict of Israel, 40 days later they died during the 25th day of Elul. Elul also is a time where we start saying Tichai Sois. A lot of people don't do it anymore, but it is the midnight prayer where you awake at midnight. That doesn't mean 12 o'clock, that means midnight according to the Jewish calendar. Could be 1 o'clock in the morning in the summer. And you say prayers of the night. This is to bring you to a level of humility and upliftingness for the future. So if community doesn't say Tichai Sois throughout the month of Elul, they'll usually do it maybe for a 4-day period like the Sfardim, or a 1-day kind of thing like the Lubavitch. Elul is also a time where we ask for forgiveness to our fellow human beings. You know, you shouldn't wait for Rosh Hashanah to say I'm sorry. You should do it whenever is possible, but Elul is really an opportunity to do that. It's also a time where if you made vows to God, saying, God, I promise you I'm going to do this. This is the time where if you can't do those oaths that you made to God, now's the time to ask God, please, I can't do this, please forgive me. Elul is really that opportunity of changing everything, to totally change one's life. It is a golden opportunity. It says that the heavens open up during Elul to give people the opportunity to be pure and holy, that it's really a month, Av, the month of Av that happened before Elul. A lot of bad things happen in Av. The 15th of Av is a celebration, but most of Av is very sad time, very depressing time. So it's traditional in the Jewish world that we go from sadness to happiness. Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, we're looking down, we're trying to ask for forgiveness and change our lives. And then Sukkot comes, Simchas Torah comes, and we're all joyful. And this is the same thing here with Av and Elul, where Av is very sad, it's a very depressing time, and now Elul comes and it's very an uplifting time. You know, we can all change. We can all make that opportunity happen, not only for ourselves, but the people around us. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be 100%, but it should be the best that we can do, and we should do. God bless you all, and may you all have a wonderful month of Elul that will ultimately bring us to the new year of Rosh Hashanah, and an uplifting time to ultimately bring Mashiach now, our redemption. Amen, and God bless.